love your message about keeping businesses here, and we have so much to offer here. What do you think the key is to keeping our youth here? Because we've got some great colleges, great education, and they end up leaving and going to another state to pursue what they're interested in.
Yeah, it's that greatest resource thing, right? We're losing all those people. There's a couple of things that I think we can do. One thing that we just got to keep doing what we're doing. I think that's important because I think we're progressing. So I want us to keep going what we're doing. Business is growing. We do have a rural Iowa problem. That's just not an Iowa thing. It's all over, okay? And we have to be honest about that. And I don't know what the solution is. But I also know that I can't predict the future. And for instance, I know this seems crazy, but when we have driverless cars, which is coming, I don't know what that's going to do. You know, we went through different eras in America where we had urbanization, then we had everybody move out to the suburbs. Now it's kind of going back into the cities. When we have driverless cars, I don't know, maybe people are going to say, you know what? I don't have to pay attention anymore when I'm driving. I just want to live in a small town. And now that hour commute or whatever, it's not going to bother me anymore. So I don't know if that's going to, I can't predict, that's not a solution. But again, I don't think we can project out what exactly is going to happen just because of what we see today. So technology can change some things. But I think a big thing that we have to do to keep young people here is embrace the arts. Now I'm a little biased because I'm an artist. Oh, okay, yes, all right, yeah. It's so important because the arts, they maybe don't have that solid bottom direct line, but I'm telling you, when I have friends come in from out of town and they come visit me in Des Moines, I don't take them around inside the principal building and show them the corporate world, which is very important because almost everybody works there. I take them to the Papa John's sculpture garden. That's multi-million dollars worth of art. I take them down all over, down to the Riverwalk. I take them to the theater, to a play. I take them to these places where you get this culture and this art scene. And it's so important to keep that vibrant. And if Iowa really wants to take that next step as a state, we have to embrace the arts. And there are very few of us who are making a living at our art. And we have to get artists to be able to get to the point where they're making a living off of their art, which means up front, we might have to just embrace some philanthropy. And somebody's be like, you know, I've done well in business. I'm going to find an artist, and I'm going to pay them I'm going to commission them for a year, $40,000 salary, and they're going to just do their art. That's one thing that could happen. We can have a great arts council, things like that, the movie industry, and what I'm trying to do, I'm not advocating government intervention. For me, it's making a choice to stay here and then wanting to bring world-class theater, film, TV, and web series production here. And I know I'm going to have to leave to go to Vancouver or Los Angeles or New York for 6 months or 2 months or 6 weeks or 2 months, and I'm okay with that. That's great. I encourage everybody not to just stay in their hometown all the time. Travel the world. Yeah, but get out and do that and work. But my goal is, if I go to Vancouver and shoot a movie, is to make connections with those people on that set, and then make friends, and then have them come here, and we're going to make some movies here. And that's how we're going to be able to slowly but surely change it. It's hard to get young people to stay. But I have to say, I have had people come up to me and say, well, we saw Iowa Nice. I can't believe this is true, but I've challenged them. They said, we saw Iowa Nice and we decided to move. I've had 3 different people tell me that. That's crazy and nuts, and I don't know if they're lying to me or not, but they did move here from out of state. And that is happening. Young people, young professionals are moving here. And we got to just really stop exporting our greatest resources to our people. And there's not a direct answer. It's complicated. It's very complicated. But we have to keep creating opportunities. That's what we got to do. I hope that's an answer. But I also I'm not a politician, so I can say that I don't know. I think that's important. I don't know. It's an individual battle we all have to fight. If we want young people to stay, we have to, on an individual basis, attract somebody to come here. And then as a whole, we can make it happen.